A lot of weight here, so now this is where you have to be smart. This is where you've got to be sharp. You've got to try and time those shots coming through. Even being lent on by the heavier opponent makes it hard. You've got to be fit. You've got to be on point. You cannot afford to make any mistakes.
Making his way to the ring, it is Vladimir Klitschko, one of the most recognized athletes the world over. Fighting out of Ukraine, in his prime, he was unbeatable.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Kyiv, Ukraine, here is the Olympic gold medalist, the longtime unified heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Steelhammer, Vladimir.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Did you feel that energy?
Right.
Did you hear that beat in the music? If anything's going to get you ready for a fight, it's that.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. And there's the bell to start round one. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Boy, stiff jab. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They've elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. Do you believe this? Perfect counter lands. Can't land the jab there. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Back, you focus back.
And there's the bell for round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? How about that time counter shot? This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
swing and a miss with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. And there's the bell to start round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Nice counter. Good counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. There's a counter shot. A perfect counter shot. Catch and shoot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? He threw a punch and just got countered. Back and forth they go. To be careful for, you know, the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Let him back into the fight.
And there's the bell for round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Shot. We wanted action, and they are delivering. They exchange punches. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Caution is being thrown to the wind. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Counter punch. What a punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Klitschko in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Let him back into the fight. You're much great round.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. That one lands. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You'd like to see more jabs. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The courage on display here is incredible. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Klitschko in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Let's start the 6th. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Punch caught him clean. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Klitschko in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if...
Get focused, get your mind back on the job.
Here we go. It's round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Solid punch. Beautiful counter shot. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different.
And we enter the 8th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That uppercut can't get through. That punch landed. Could change anything when these two step in the ring. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Bit of a surprise. It ends in a draw.
What a fight. What a battle. I'm exhausted watching it myself. And you know what? I'm happy it's a draw because nobody deserves to lose and nobody deserves to win. These guys put it on the line.